Howdy y'all and welcome back. Slide release versus over the top. So you have shot an entire magazine, you have reached slide lock, you drop your magazine, you get your extra magazine, you insert the magazine. Which method do you use to bring the slide forward? Some instructors are very particular about this. Others, not so much. In fact, my most recent training I went to, the instructor was like, I don't care how you get the gun back in action. You can, over the top, rack the slide. You can use the thumb release. You can come with the opposite hand, use that one. Whichever, whatever works for you, just get it back in action. And I'm like, wow, that's so liberating. Other instructors are very, very, very adamant that we come across the top because clearly we're going to be under stress and we will lose all of our dexterity in our fingers and our ability to manipulate, although we will be able to press this little button and operate this little lever just fine. But this slide release is going to melt our brain and we will die in a gunfight. So I don't really care how you do it. Find the method that works best for you and go with that. I personally am a slide release guy, and this is why. I will do my best to stay completely off of the slide release here. I've got a dummy round in the magazine. The gun is otherwise clear. And when I slam it home, it does that. I have had Glocks do this. I have seen CZs do this. It's a thing that happens with certain guns. And it may not happen every single time, but with this particular gun, which is the one I use the most, it happens most of the time. So, if I do that and then come across the top, that doesn't make much sense, does it? So that is why I am team thumb release. And my actual technique is, so now I have no snap cap in the gun, so the slide will not close no matter how hard I slam it. But what I do is a combination of, as I am seating the magazine, I'm also brushing the thumb release, so it goes like that. Again, if I don't hit the slide release, no matter how hard I hit that, it's an empty magazine, it won't close. But what I do is that. You do want to work on your timing so that you're not releasing the slide before the magazine is all the way in. And if it works better for you, you may want to just, let's go back to slide lock. You may want to make sure, seat the magazine firmly, then hit slide release. Or, like I said, you can do insert magazine, come across with your offhand thumb, hit it that way. If that works better for you, that's awesome. Or if you are team over the top, do it that way. Whatever works for you. I don't really care, but I do not agree with this idea that I will be able to operate this little tiny gizmo. I'll be able to operate that little gizmo, but I won't be able to operate that because I'm going to be under so much duress and I'm going to die. No. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, and until next time, be easy, y'all.